Hey everyone! Today we're talking about one of the most fascinating figures in psychology, Viktor Frankl, and his groundbreaking approach called logotherapy. Imagine this scene. It's January 1994 at the US Embassy in Austria. The ambassador is waiting to meet a small, white-haired man walking energetically towards her. That's Viktor Frankl. When she tells him she read his book 25 years ago and still remembers it, Frankl asks, "Do you remember it in your mind or in your heart?" "In my heart," she answers. "That's good," he says, like he's giving her a blessing. But who was Viktor Frankl? He was a psychiatrist who survived the Holocaust, including Auschwitz, and went on to write one of the most influential books ever, Man's Search for Meaning. Get this, he wrote it in just 9 days, and it sold over 12 million copies worldwide. But those 9 days only covered the writing. The thinking behind it came from years of experience, including his time in concentration camps. The core idea of Frankl's work is beautifully simple yet profound. Humans need meaning to survive. He discovered this in the most terrible circumstances imaginable. While in the concentration camps, he noticed that people who had a reason to live, whether it was a family member waiting for them, unfinished work, or a strong sense of purpose, were more likely to survive than those who lost hope. This led him to develop logotherapy. Logos means meaning in Greek. Unlike other therapies that focus mainly on what's wrong with you, logotherapy asks, what gives your life meaning? What are you living for? Here's what makes Frankl's ideas so powerful. He believed that even in the worst situations, whether it's being in a concentration camp or dealing with depression in our comfortable modern lives, we can still find meaning. He talks about something he calls tragic optimism, knowing that life brings pain, guilt, and death, but choosing to face these challenges with courage and purpose. Frankl tells this beautiful story about an elderly man grieving his wife's death. The man was asking why he had to outlive his wife, leaving him alone and devastated. Frankl suggested a different way of looking at it. By surviving his wife, the man was sparing her from experiencing this same terrible grief. His suffering could be seen as a final act of love, taking on this pain so she wouldn't have to. What I love most about Frankl is his compassion. Despite everything he went through, he never dismissed other people's struggles. He understood that anyone can feel lost and desperate for meaning, regardless of their circumstances. Instead of saying, "Your problems aren't real because you haven't suffered like I have," he used his experiences to help others find meaning in their own lives. This feels especially relevant today. In a world where we're often told that success, money, or social media likes will make us happy, Frankl reminds us that what we really need is meaning. Whether that comes from relationships, creative work, helping others, or standing up for what we believe in, finding our own personal sense of meaning is what makes life worth living. That's all for today. Let me know in the comments. What gives your life meaning? How do you find purpose when things get tough? And if you found this interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.